Hey guys, it's Ray Alvarez, and in this video we're going to be unboxing, reviewing, and talking a little bit about the Z160 by Neewer. So if you don't know about Neewer, Neewer is a leading brand in photographic equipment and software, offering products like LED panels, ring lights, and tripods. Focused on high quality, affordable solutions, Neewer serves millions globally with a strong emphasis on innovation and customer satisfaction. So Neewer sent me one of these. They wanted me to give it a try and just review it and, play around with it and see if it works for my weddings or for my workflow, my portrait studio stuff. And that's what we're gonna do. So before we do that, let's unbox this. Let's get right to it. This is a retro camera flash, the Z160. Oh, it comes in a cool little case, little carry pouch. So it has a instruction manual, a few wires, assuming it's the charging wire. This is the foot, cold shoe foot, so you can stand it up. Silica gels. Do not ingest, throw away. Pretty lightweight. Why are you laughing at me?
Do not ingest.
You gotta be silly. So first impressions, it doesn't look super retro, but I guess I see where they're trying to go with it. Compared to the Godox Lux Junior, this is definitely comparable to that, along with the Jimbei High 5. So right off the bat, I can see it has a hot shoe. You have the loosen and tighten dial here to secure it to the top of your camera. It has a USB-C port right here. You have slave 1, slave 2, and X. I'm not sure what X is for. And then, of course, the flash right here. So you have one dial here to probably adjust the power, and then different settings here: off, manual, and automatic. And let's turn this on. Let's set it on manual, and once it's on, it's actually shining red. And it has manual 1/128, slave 1, and I believe that might be the power. So yeah, so this definitely changes the intensity. Let's test it. That's pretty cool. 1/8, slave 1, slave 2. So I have it set to the continuous modeling lamp, and then I have it set to inter. I can definitely see how this modeling lamp will definitely help at night or during events or wedding photography, during the reception. This is great for those very, very dark moments where, let's just say, the dance floor opens up and everything is dark, and you want something where you can find your subjects, see your subjects, and then your camera doesn't have to hunt for focus. This can definitely help you with that. So there is a sync port here, and this is what this wire is for. So if you wanted to sync it to a transmitter, you could definitely do that by using this wire in the sync port and then connect this to your transmitter. I don't personally need that, but it is good to know that Neewer did include it with their packaging. So the shoe that I was talking about earlier is, if you would like to set this somewhere, you just place it on a shoe, and then you could just set it down somewhere on the ground or on a table, whatever works for you. And then we have the USB-C wire, which you can connect with a USB-A connection. So they go USB-A and USB-C, which then connects here. And I believe this is how you can charge it. Guys, I really did like using the Z160 at this wedding and a few other events that I was covering. I can say I really did like how long the battery lasted, and the recycle time on it is amazing. I must admit that one of the features that I don't like is that although it is compatible with Sony, Nikon, and Canon, it doesn't completely sync to your camera the way an official Sony light would sync to your camera, where you would see the exposure difference on your viewfinder in real time. But I'm not saying that it doesn't work. It really does work. It's just not officially made for a particular brand. It's just made to work with most camera brands. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I really do like the modeling lamp because it does help when you're trying to focus on your subjects in the dance floor. It definitely helps so your camera or your lens is not hunting for focus. Another cool little feature is that since it does have the continuous LED, people on the dance floor automatically assume it's for video, so they're automatically dancing for you, giving you smiles, and just interacting with you. So that's great because you don't have to ask them to pose. They automatically think it's a video camera, so you go ahead and snap away some good vibes. I haven't been able to try out the S1 and S2 modes. But I'm sure I'll do that for another video. So in terms of value, I think with the Z160, you're definitely getting your bang for your buck because this one comes in at 22 watts of power compared to the Godox Lux Jr., which comes around 19 watts of power. Mind you, the Godox Lux Jr. is about $10 to $12 more expensive than the Z160. I can't say the same for the Jinbei Hi-5 because I believe it comes in at 26 watts of power, which is good. But in my honest opinion, I think the Jinbei looks ugly. And I just haven't used Jinbei enough to say whether it's better or worse than this specific unit. But I really am enjoying the newer Z160. And if you're like me, you always like to carry a minimal setup, and carrying less gear is super important to me. So combining this with your camera, if you're just gonna go outside for a quick portrait session, why not? Especially for a night session, this is great. And I'm not sure if you're noticing this for my wedding and engagement session photographers, but it's actually becoming very trendy to do night shots with powerful lights, just like this one, where they're getting that paparazzi feel. You're walking with them and you're just spraying and praying and just getting some really cool, flashy shots. This comes in handy for that. So for roughly $60, you can't go wrong with the newer Z160. All right, you could pick one of these up for yourselves on Amazon or on the Neewer website directly. Both links can be found down there in the description, and get yourself one of these. But the great news is that Neewer also sent me one more of these to give away to you. All you have to do is follow these simple instructions. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then comment Neewer in the comment box below. And for a bonus entry, go to my Instagram, Shoot with Ray, and comment #Neewer on my recent post. That'll get you a bonus entry. I'm going to be picking the winners via a random spinning wheel on Monday, March 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when I will be announcing the winners live on my Instagram and probably here on YouTube, but definitely on my Instagram, Shoot with Ray. All right, guys, so if you've made it this far, I really like the Z160 by Neewer. It's a really cool little flash, and I think you'll like it too. I appreciate the time you took out to watch this video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.